to remind us why we're here.
On a dusty back road in Haiti, the graveyard of all dead legacies, he timidly peeped from behind the sharp-old ends of a topless. He timidly peeped from behind the sharp-old ends of a topless mango tree plant, then sank deeper into What?
You speak of us as if we were dead. But nous te bit, nous pas tombé. We have stumbled, but we have not fallen.
Who is we?
You. You speak of me so eloquently, yet you don't know who I am.
Who is I?
Not I. Ayiti.
Ivory.
Ayiti. I, first child of this Caribbean family. I stood up to French parents who abused me. I abandoned the so-called comforts of their home. The first to stand independent on my own. You don't know me. Not I. Ayiti.
I don't understand.
I don't expect you to understand that I speak phonics of my own creation, Creole, crafty language of freedom. How could you ever understand this tongue?
This is ignorance if it lingers over time, already fermented in the bowels of a driven out memory. But you have become the most inconsolable soul, and I will not allow your half-broken vowels to confuse me.
But you are still speaking. Your intellectual conceitedness keeps you in a masturbated prison. This obsessive preoccupation with your own outcome. Maybe, little one, you should just shut up and listen.
Imagine I stretching out my arms to grab at your prodigal imshagas while you'll always remain in the blasted state you're already in.
In? You ingrate! What state? I don't need your sewage of pity. Thank Haiti you're free with all these luxuries of PhDs and intellect, and still it seems that yet no fee. You neglect to learn the schools in damned respect.
But what do you mean I'm disrespectful?
You see, unlike you, I am proud of my living history. Every day I see, to exist is to resist. To draw breath is to draw weapons against tormenting demons, presenting options of death every day. It started long before to say, we know not defeat, because the feet of our ancestors have done the beat of resistance into this very land. And from our first step as a Haitian, we learn to strut to its
Rhythm of voodoo chances, stealing chances from your gamble with the devil. Your country is held on a higher level in the ground. Don't go digging holes you can't pull yourself out from.
You! Convince me. You! What do you know of voodoo? Oh, innocent colonializing Christian. Since you know better than I, of holes I cannot crawl out from. Answer my question.
Voodoo is
pride. Pride in where we've come from, but loyalty to where we've been guided. Voodoo is the glue that provided for survival of our African traditions. Through fusion, syncretism, us practicing this religion is expressing our freedom to just be.
Freedom to be on a mindless rampage, crusading for a complete turnover, destroying every echoed image of France from metropolitan mistress to watch you. Sorry, street beggar. There is a price for all empty resistance. Why the hell you went and burned down all the plantations?
Okay, it's like this, right? It's like being repeatedly raped as a child and then keeping the image of that pedophile in your new home. What do? Where do you go? You pull the trigger on all the triggers that turn your head into a chamber of torture. You denigrate all images that create mental impulses that relegate you to a time of fear-filled convulses. Your first impulse is to annihilate, but we are too proud for self-hate. So we made scapegoats of the buildings and the cane. If left, they would retain their chance to pester, and our pain, if left long to fester, would decay to hate.
There is no war that passes by without leaving a trail, and this aftermath tips the scale of economics, bearing the weight of forced embargoes, reparations stretching beyond any yardstick of fairness. If the world has any time to spare, well then they should hear this. And if God is truly a just God, well then we should fear this. Tell me your story, Ayiti.
My abusive parents had a bastard brother, Sam. My uncle Sam took pride that he was first to break free from our colonial family. So for me, black sheep Haiti to be next, I regret that thus he became jealous and engaged in petty plays of politics. You see, old witchcraft of European folk magic would stick pins in doors and strings to puppets. My son Aristide became my Uncle Sam's target. He funded a coup to have him removed and then construed how we should reunite. And then of white magic, he was a victim. And so they pulled him back and forth with political strings and stuck us with World Bank and IMF pins, and we have been unable to help ourselves ever since. Come with me to my country. Close your eyes. Tell me, what do you see?
Baptized by the rotten taste of rainwater, while the soil suffers from another drought, and loose dust floats about a barren earth, while the children know not the stories about themselves. Is Haiti a hostage to her history because of us? And if that is our fault, then Haiti, I must
Don't
confess.
say I'm sorry. I don't need your pity or your regret, because you too can find yourselves in the depths of the political waters that threaten to drown me. Haiti's survival through this turbulent weather will make the entire Caribbean stronger. I want you to say this Creole phrase and remember, me api chez Palou. Say it now, say it forever. Me api chez Palou. Me api chez Palou.